Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NLUs Decoded series, which is brought to you by the team of Law Informants. We are going to have students from all across the country studying in the national law universities and other prestigious law universities in these series, wherein they come and share their law school experiences with you. So, for the first episode of this series, we have Divya Gyan, who is from NUSRL Ranchi, batch of 2024, with us. And Divya Gyan, please, could you introduce yourself to start with?
That's all the introduction that I need. My name is Divya Gyan. Hi, and I'm a batch of 24 student, currently studying in NUSRL. Right now in my home for the past 1.5 years, trying to figure out college and life together. So that's all the introduction I can give right now.
Okay, so let's just dive in straight into the questions. And these questions would
Yes,
give
yes.
our viewers an insight about your college life and how, you know, even during the pandemic, what all experiences you had with college and internships and all of that. So,
Yes, yes, sure.
to begin with, we would like to know a little bit about your CLAT preparation, knowing that you were appearing for CLAT 2 years ago, wherein the pattern was a bit different. But what are your thoughts on the current CLAT pattern as well as your preparation 2 years ago?
2 years ago and this year's CLAT pattern, I guess there has been a reduction in the marks of each section, and there has not been any significant change in the paper. So I'll just say that how I prepared for CLAT. So I started preparing. I dropped. I was a dropper. I dropped after class 12. I took a drop year and I prepared for CLAT. It was in my second attempt that I got an USRL. And for my preparation, what I was a student of Career Launcher, and basically I focused a lot on sections like GK and English, and legal reasoning. You would have everybody has that much reasoning that they could crack legal reasoning easily. You're yourself a NLU student. You know that pretty well. Legal reasoning is very easy paper. And talking about English is a bit of it's a trick actually. If you know how to crack it, you will crack it because it's a very lengthy paper. So you have to manage your time. The best thing I was told by my mentors was to manage time in class. See, there are people I know who would have known almost 200 questions in class, all the questions, but they could not manage a college because they did not know how to manage the time. So the trick here is time management. It's basically different from all the competitive exams. They don't test your knowledge only. They test that how well are you versed with situations where you have to manage your time very effectively and efficiently. So in CLAT, time management is the key. Try to do as many sample papers as you can, as many mock tests as you can give, and check out your scores, calculate your scores, focus on your weak areas. For me, it was always GK, and it was there in the CLAT paper also. The only weak point was GK, and I guess I scored the highest in English, which was 39.75 out of 40, 39.25 out of 40, I guess. And the lowest I scored was in GK, and I won't tell the score here, but all the other sections were pretty good. So focus on your weak areas, and that's the key to crack CLAT. That's all.
Okay, and just an impromptu question. As you mentioned, you had dropped out after your 12th. So, the important decision of whether to actually go for a private institute, or there are many law colleges apart from NLUs or other institutions which are not covered in CLAT. So, this itself becomes a very important key decision that students need to take. So,
Yes.
how did you go about it? And if you could share your experience about it with the viewers.
I started to I started the dream of becoming a lawyer when I was in standard ninth. So there, my parents were much focused towards other career options, but I told them no, I want to do law. So they were very supportive on that. But in engineering, you have IITs. In medical, you have AIMS and or NITs. Oh, sorry, NITs. I'm saying other very good colleges in medical. But in law, all you know is NLU or some or very handful of colleges. So my dream was clear. So I was so on my dream there that I want to go in an NLU, and that's the final thing. So if not this year, then second year. But I have to go there only. I cannot settle with any other college, even if that college is better than any other NLU. Even if I could get into a better college, but I want an NLU. That's the thing which was there in my time, I guess, because that was a dream. That was not an ambition. That was a dream. So I realized that dream. So, but it is a very subjective question to ask. It's completely fine if you're going to another college and doing well there, because that's totally dependent upon you. That's not dependent upon the college how well you're going to excel in life. So for me, it was a dream. For some other people, a person, it might not be. So that's a that's the key thing to consider, that whether you're going to give another year, or you see yourself that you can do well with any other college, then you may take the admission in any other college. So that's the key to it.
Okay. So as you say, it's a very subjective decision that everybody has to take according to that their priorities. So, moving to some
Yes.
questions which are specific to your college. So, what kind of opportunities
Mm-hmm.
exist for undergraduates to work on, academic projects with the professors or research papers? Because we all know that in this profession, research papers, publications play a huge role. So, yes, what kind of
Yes, of course.
opportunities
The
does your
research papers, moot courts. Yes, yes. So for moot courts, we generally take help from our seniors, because it's a custom in NUSRL that if a senior is very good at moot, it's a legacy that he passes on to his juniors. So our seniors are very helpful when it comes to moots. In research papers, there are people who take help from seniors or from the professors. Both of them have a hand, so we don't hesitate in asking for help from our seniors or the professors, and they're ready to help us in every aspect of the research paper or the moot. Even at times, I had seniors where I had a senior. I used to go to his room at say 11 in the 11 in the night, and again 6 in the morning, while he was sleeping, and he used to help me because he was mentoring me for a moot, and he was very helpful there. So it's a tradition in NUSRL, and the legacy goes on. So that's the thing here. So everybody is quite helpful in that, in every aspect of your career development, and whether it's research papers or the moots. So that is the culture in NUSRL.
I think that's like a tick mark that happens in most of the NLUs when it comes to, NLU community has become a very close knit community wherein they're always there for each other. So yeah,
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
okay. So having talked about the academics, apart from academics, research papers, and moots, there are other opportunities which are responsible for a student or for a law student's holistic development. So, what kind of clubs and other
Yes.
opportunities exist in your college apart from the academic front?
Right now, I'm not a part of any club, but I know there are various clubs, and every club has a unique dimension. There is a club for human rights. There is a club for alternative disputes resolution. There is a club for every other thing. You name a field of law, there is a club for that, and all of them are playing a huge role in the career development, because there are seminars that the college is organizing on a regular basis. There are various projects that the clubs are undertaking. The Child Rights Committee, the Human Rights Committee, they are working fantastically well in all the aspects of related to their field. So it's very good. It's a very growing environment there. It's a very helpful environment there, which would help you foster yourself way better. Because see, I'm very unfortunate that I'm not a part of a club right now. Had I been fortunate enough, because I missed the deadlines, but had I been fortunate enough, I would surely be a part of it in the next year or so, because all the clubs are doing a fantastic work in NUSRL.
That's great. So I believe that, via these clubs, there are external opportunities wherein professors and other well-known people in the fields of law and other
Yes.
aspects that the clubs cover, the students get a chance to know their work and their experience in the field. So
Yes. Absolutely.
yes, that's a good thing. Okay, next, wherein tell us a little bit about the campus at Ranchi.
It's a huge campus. It's a campus. We generally have to carry bicycles or motorbikes to go from hostel to the college in the morning, because everybody, morning time is not a very good time for college students. You might be aware of that. So it's a huge campus. We have a good canteen. This year, we have a different canteen. It's a very good canteen now. Previously, it wasn't the case, but now it is. So the campus is pretty big. The library is very good, and all the classrooms are very very good, fully air conditioned, and the all the class fully soundproof, and the teachers are also very good in the college, and the campus life is very good. The hostel life particularly is very good. I'm missing the hostel life. I'll be honest here, I'm missing the hostel life for the past 1.5 years now.
Yep. So, apart from the campus itself, considering the fact that it's the hostel and all the people are inside the campus at all times, what transportation and commutation facilities are there, connecting the hostel campus to
Yes.
the nearby airport or railway station?
There is a bus which leaves at 5 in every evening, and it goes to different places, and the bus comes back at 7:30 in every evening. So it's a very good. They give us a good transport facility there, and apart from transport facility, there are other facilities as well, like ambulance. There are hospitals nearby, so it's a very good environment. We have to be in the campus by 10 in the evening, and the time to exit the campus is 8. So if you're even a minute late, even a minute late, they won't let you exit the campus, or they won't even let you enter the campus unless you get a permission from the warden, and the warden is very strict.
So, punctuality is the key at Ranchi.
Punctuality is the key. That's actually, yes, punctuality is the key, because we can't be going for late night movies and all. But uh, all that said, all the teachers and all the staff members are very helpful. They're very good. Even the warden is very good.
That's great. So, moving to the next aspect of law school, which is considered as very important, is when it comes to internships. Everybody from the first year to the fifth year till they graduate is like, we have to be all over
Internships,
the
internships,
internship
internships.
opportunities.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
of course.
So, what
So
opportunities do you feel that Ranchi is providing for their students?
basically, we get it from the alumni cell. all the all of our seniors who are very well placed, they help us in the internship opportunities. They take sessions regarding the CV building or the cover letters, and how to apply for internships, which internship would favor you in this year, which internship would be good for you in another year. So it's very good. It's all the alumni cell, and there is an internship cell also in the college. It's also very active, and we usually get good internships from the college. But if not the college, then the seniors are also very helpful in that.
Okay. So, just a little thought for people who have just joined as freshers in the college, owing to the schooling system that we have in a country, we are not groomed well enough when it comes to CVs and applying at places and writing
Yes.
formal emails and all of that. So it becomes quite a hectic job for freshers when they come to college to learn all of it from scratch. So, as you said,
Yes.
you have an internship cell in your college. So, does it cover all these aspects as well for the freshers as well as other
Yes.
people who are not aware of this?
Yes, they cover these aspects. Although I have never approached him regarding these aspects because I had a senior who was very helpful, who helped me a lot. He has helped me a lot, and he taught me all those things. I told you earlier, it's like a legacy. It passes on to juniors. When I'll be a senior, or when I'll be in my final year, I'll tell my juniors to do that. Generally, we don't approach the internship cell because the seniors are very helpful, so we don't have to do that, but they do that. It's a thing. They actually teach you how to have a good CV, how to build your CV. They give you guidelines on internships, that where you should look for internships in this year, in the other year, in third year, in the fourth year of a law school. But generally the seniors are very helpful, so we don't need to approach the we don't feel the need to approach the internships for that.
Okay, so anybody who will be a fresher in NUSRL and Ranchi in the coming years is in safe hands when
Yeah.
it comes to opportunities.
Yes, in opportunities, yes.
Okay, so usually we see students who want to prepare for higher education like UPSC or judiciary examinations, they do law first. So, to
Yes.
pursue higher studies abroad, whether it's LLM or to prepare for exams like UPSC or the judiciary, does your college provide like extra assistance for studies and preparations?
No, we don't provide extra assistance for examinations like UPSC or judiciary. However, there are it's the Jharkhand Judicial Academy and NUSRL are in very good terms. So the judges from the Judicial Academy usually am I audible?
Yes.
So the judges from the Judicial Academy usually take our sessions on judiciary. We have seniors who have cleared judiciary, so those seniors also are very easily approachable. So we approach them and take tips or take tips. And there are people who have secured good LLM offers also. So we approach them, and it's very easy there. It's not a chain, hierarchical chain or something. It's not a technical chain as such. We just message them that, sir, I'm in this year of my law school. Please help me with this. So the senior generally replies within a day or two. So that's the thing. Apart from that, there are judicial officers who take regular sessions because, as I said earlier, my college is in very good terms with the Jharkhand Judicial Academy. So that's the thing. Karshana, sorry, I can't hear you. I guess I lost you somewhere.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible now. Again, I lost you. I lost you again.
Am I audible now?
Yes. What's
Yes.
happening?
So I was saying anything that you would like to let the viewers who are basically, we are assuming students who will be preparing or who are preparing for CLAT and other law examinations, anything that you would like to brief them about from your side?
I can only suggest them on my views. So it's not a guideline or something. It's just what I see about CLAT and law schools. So basically, I told earlier that for preparing for CLAT or any exam, any law school entrance exam, the key to the success is that focus on your weak areas, manage the time very well, because it's not even a minute per question in CLAT or ALIT for that matter of fact. So manage your time very nicely. There could be questions which you know, yes, I know this question, but that question is taking 5 to 6 minutes to solve. Then that's a stupid move actually to actually solve that question. But on the other hand, if you could get 10 questions right in 5 minutes, that's done. So that's the thing. Manage the time very well and manage it very efficiently. That, see, this is the target for each section. Suppose I assume I'll take 10 minutes for this section. Then the moment the 10 minutes mark is over, 10-minute mark is over, move to the next section and reserve some time for the last. And in that time, solve the questions which you could not solve in the first attempt, or which you thought that it is a very lengthy question. So save those questions for the last and reserve those 10 minutes, and manage your other manage your other time limit very efficiently. Suppose you have 150 minutes. What is the time for CLAT? 120 minutes, right?
Right. 120 minutes.
So solve your paper in 110 minutes, and for the next 10 minutes, use those 10 minutes to solve all the other questions. That I left this question, I can do this. I left this question, I can do this. I cannot do this, I can do this. So that's the key, because those are the brownie points which make a huge difference. Those final 10 minutes will make a huge difference in getting a law school. I remember I scored 138, close to 138 in my CLAT. And in the last 10 minutes, I solved close to 40 questions. So that's the thing. Would not have used my last 10 minutes, I would not be sitting here today. So that's the key.
Yeah, and what we've seen, I believe, is that there are a lot of CLAT and other law entrance preparation coachings that are going on. But at the end of the day, it's your personal strategy that you feel works best for you that you have to apply in the paper out there. Because nobody can actually give you a strategy written that you have to follow, and there's no guarantee. So it's a
It's
personal
not
thing. That's what.
it's not only applicable to CLAT, it's applicable elsewhere,
Yeah.
everywhere else. In life, in every other aspect you are going to do. People could give you good advices, but it's up to you. It's entirely up to you how you use those advices for your dreams. So it's entirely up to you. There could be I could give you any advice that might work well for you, and that might not work well for the other person. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to follow that or not. But the strategy that works for you, use that strategy.
Yeah, true. That's very true. So yes, I think Divya, it was great to have you here. And
It
whatever
was.
you've told about your college as well as CLAT preparation, I think the viewers will be definitely benefited by your insights.
Thank you, thank you.
So thank you for being with us.
It was my pleasure all along. Thank you, Krishna.
Thank you. And for all the viewers who are watching, please, for any help, reach out to us and follow us on different law informants platforms. We are all set to help you wherever we can. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.